So today is Monday. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For the people who are first time coming to my video YouTube channel, my name is Subish Menon. I'm a law of attraction coach and a Ho'oponopono healer. And through my YouTube channel, I am trying to share this amazing concept called law of attraction and how you can actually practice this, and using this, how you can create that dream life of yours. So if you want to know more about me, you can go to the description where you can connect me with different platforms. And also remember, there's a free ebook for you to download. So go and click and grab it. So today's topic is somewhat related to my previous topic. So for the people who are first time seeing me, or you're seeing it in recording, you can pause it and go back and see the playlist. The playlist, there is all these videos. Or you can listen, who people seeing live, you can again listen to this and then go back and do it. Why I'm saying this is because in the previous video, I had explained to you on how you can stop worrying, how you can remove your negative emotions. So today is somewhat opposite, that once you remove your negative emotion, how to keep yourself positive. Yeah, how to create positive emotions. Now, why it is important to create positive emotions as per law of attraction? The law of attraction states that whatever frequency we are vibrating in, we attract that. So, if you want to attract positive things in your life, you need to vibrate in positive frequency. And what creates positive frequency? Yes, positive emotions. Positive emotions are actually related to positive frequency. So that's why it's very important, if you're going to practice law of attraction to attract those things, that decide things in your life, you need to create positive emotions inside you. And that is why it's very important that I'm going to share with you the techniques and also what actually is positive emotion. So are you ready for it? Great. So before getting into the steps to create positive emotions, just like I told the previous video on how to stop negative emotions, the first step, there's a foundation step. The foundation step is say. What's it? Yeah. I take 100% responsibility for the way I feel. Because that is giving you power to create whatever emotion you want, whether it is negative or positive. Of course, you don't want to create negative emotion, but even if you want to stop negative emotions and create positive emotion, you should take the full responsibility. So that's the first step. Foundational step is just take your hand. Right now, take your hand. Yes, take your hand. Put in your heart and say, I take 100% responsibility for the way I feel. Great. So you've taken back the power. And now we go to the steps. Again, before going to the steps, let's actually understand what exactly is positive emotions in terms of a biology. What is happening in your body when we are positive? So it is scientifically proved that there are 4 chemicals which are produced in our body whenever we have positive emotions. And they are combined and said in a short form as DOSE. DOSE, yes, DOSE. Now, what are they? They're nothing but 4 chemicals. The first one is dopamine. Now, what does dopamine do? Dopamine is what creates that motivational feeling inside us. We want to do something, we are motivated, and we go for it. So, it is a positive emotion, right? So, dopamine is responsible for creating motivation inside you. Now, the second one, DOSE, D-O. O is oxytocin. Now, oxytocin is the one which gives us a happy feeling. The sense that when we are in nature or something, maybe we are looking at a child and we feel happy, something which makes us happy, at that time, it's oxytocin which is being released in our body. O. Now, the third letter in DOSE is S. S is what? Serotonin. Now, what does serotonin do? It is the chemical which is responsible for creating that bond or love feeling inside you. If you're feeling love towards someone, or you feel a bond towards your family members or relatives or even friends, it is serotonin which is being released in your body. Okay. And the fourth one, which is starting with E, is endorphins. Now, what does endorphins do? It is actually related to stress. For example, whenever we are feeling stress, it creates a feeling of comfort inside us. For example, let's say when you're doing some heavy exercise or some kind of exercise, when you're doing it, you feel stressed, right? Like you feel like you are getting tired and you feel stressed. But after that, you get a feel good feeling, right? You get a good feeling once you do the exercise after some time, correct? Now that is where endorphins are released in your body. So these are the four chemicals which are responsible for happiness, or I'd say the positive feelings in our body. So whatever we are doing, we need to create this orphans. We need to create this endorphins. We need to create the oxytocin. We need to create the serotonin. We need to create this dopamine to create that positive emotions inside us. Okay. Now, if you take this four hormones or chemicals, it is naturally released. We actually are very good in releasing. In fact, I'll say we were very good in releasing these hormones. But once we are now living in this modern world where there are a lot of things, where a lot of shortcuts to release these hormones, we are very good actually, we were very good in naturally releasing these hormones or chemicals. But now it has become artificial. We are looking forward something outside to release these chemicals, and that is a big problem. And that's why our emotions fluctuates very easily. For example, for motivation, what you normally do, we put some motivational music or hear some motivational speech and we release the dopamine. But what happens after the motivational speech stops? Again, we go back to normal, or we go back to negativity as well. Second thing is, let's say serotonin. We see some good movie related to love or something like bonding to nature or something, then serotonin is released in our body. But once the movie is over, again, after some time, you go back to the negative emotion. Endorphins can be something to do with adventures. When you go for an adventure, or not adventure, let's say when you see an adventure movie, you get so much excited. Games is another example. Children get too much endorphins because they get to play endorphins. They get really stressed when they're playing games. Actually, children are getting stressed when they're playing video games or even mobile phone or the games in the mobile. But they're getting a feel good feeling, that they have some good feeling because endorphins are getting released in their body. So we are looking for artificial sources to create that these four positive hormones or chemicals, and that is the reason why most of us are getting depressed. And in this world, we can see even children getting depressed easily because they are losing that natural method of relaxing these positive chemicals. So they become more into negative. They depend on this is where addiction also comes into play. So one thing we need to understand is we need to go into the natural way of doing it. We should not depend on the external sources. So one best method. So today I'm going to share only one method because it's already covered. It's almost 8 minutes now. So I don't want to cover all the methods right now to create positive emotion. That's why this is part 1. And in part 2, I'll be covering the next method. But today I'll cover one method so that you can practice this till the next video, which will be next week, so that you have enough time to practice. And it's a very simple method. Probably you'll be already knowing it. So this method is use your body language. Use your body language. Now, what do you mean body language? Let's say a simple smile. Laugh. Come on. I want you to do with me. Please laugh. Even if you're feeling sad or any negative, forget about it. Just laugh. Just laugh, smile, laugh loudly, and you will see that your body's your negativity is going down. If you're feeling negative, or if you're already feeling positive, it will increase. What is happening is these chemicals are being these four chemicals or are being released in your body. One of these four chemicals, or even 2 or 3 or 4 chemicals, have been released in your body, and because of that, positivity is getting increased. So that is one thing. Second thing is hold your hand in your hips and look straight with a confident smile. Superman pose. It's called Superman pose. That will help you. That will help in creating positive emotions. Now, one of the other method is just hug yourself. This will create serotonin because the hormone to do love and bonding. Just hug yourself. You don't require anyone else to love you. Actually, you can love yourself. That's the best way of taking care of yourself, and the easiest way to generate love inside you and happiness inside you and positivity inside you. Just hug. Serotonin is being released. Okay. Another thing is you can do some exercise as well, which will help you in releasing endorphins and becoming positive. So these are very simple methods. So one method, obviously, to create these 4 chemicals in your body and to create positive emotions in your body is to use your body language. body language. So that's it for this video. I don't want to extend it. So just to recap, as I told you, we are quite natural in creating these four chemicals: dose, which is related to positivity in our body, which is dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphin. And how to do that? Foundation step, as always, is take 100% responsibility the way you feel, and then use your body language to create these chemicals, these four chemicals, naturally, instead of depending on external sources like some music or some movies or some other games. Try to do it naturally, and one of the method is using the body language. In the next video, I'll be covering few more methods to create positive emotions in your body, which is part 2. So look forward to that, and I'm looking forward to see you also in that. Please like this video if you like this, share it with someone if you want to share this video with someone, and most importantly, subscribe and also press the bell button so that you receive a notification in your email saying that I'm doing live or whenever my video is released in YouTube, which will be next week, same time on Monday. I'll see you. Till then, keep polishing your energy. Thank you.